Want to share that you know, Greenville's going through a lot of different changes, and it is a community that's dynamic, it's diverse, but at the core of who we are is who our employees are and how our employees perform. And so on behalf of the City Council and all the entire leadership team, want to thank you for all the work that you've done over the past year. I think it'll come to play in the awards that you give out this morning. But I also encourage you to understand and realize how important life and community and all of those things are important. You know, while we're here this morning celebrating, and it's a very good thing, there are others in our community that have fallen by the wayside. As a public servant, I know you run into a lot of those things that you handle from the recreation standpoint. All of those kids that come through a lot of our community centers that just can't find their way, that needs a hug, that needs somebody to talk to them. You know, that's important. And being on this side of the equation, meaning public versus private, I think our jobs are a little bit different. I think what we do is more human natured or mission based. I think we do this not for the money. I know you'd all raise your hand and say it's not for the money, but we do it because we care. We do it because we care about our community. So I want to congratulate you on all the reward nominees and recipients. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful program. And Dana, thanks for having me here.
So today is really about recognizing those who won some awards and were nominated for awards, but it's also, in a larger perspective, really to thank all of you, as John said, for everything that you do day in, day out, all the hard work, working through the ice, working through the snow, keeping the parks great, making the zoo productive and accredited, and welcoming all those young kids that come through our community center. And the administrators and Brian, Andrew, who work on different projects, design projects, sustainability, and the trails, thank you all. So I just ask that you all give yourself a round of applause and give your peers a round of applause for everything. So we have Best Program, and this award is reserved for individual or team who participated in a community service project in one of the parks or created and/or delivered programs that were recreational, educational, or sports-based. And the winner this year is the Study Buddy program. Janet Robinson, Brandy Johnson, Georgette Johnson, Martha Platt, and Terry Shumay, and Vanessa Lattimore. As I said, they work at the David Helm Center and are involved in supervising students while working on their homework so they can really improve their grades and providing a safe environment that is free from any negative influences. So our next category is Green Living. And this award recognizes individuals' efforts to embrace sustainable principles and green behavior on a daily basis while setting an example for his or her peers. And the winner of the Green Living Award this year goes to Mike Arcienega. Mike is passionate about green living and should have recycle, reduce, reuse, or refuse tattooed on his forehead. It would not be unusual to see him after an event at the zoo dumpster diving to pull cardboard boxes out and get them in the recycling bin where they belong. He also teaches students in the zoo education program ways to recycle items and make them into something fantastic. Our next award is for Life Champion in Health. This award is reserved for an individual who has proven to be a model in their own life balance. This individual may have made great strides to improve their own health and inspire others to do the same. The individual may have coped with life or health issues to overcome adverse circumstances with the merit of a champion. So in this category, we do have a tie. The committee thought that there were two people that really deserved the award, and so our winners this year are Linda Von Hoff and Alicia Marshall. Linda has had to overcome some health issues and has done so with courage, patience, and grace. She always has a smile and a kind word for anyone she contacts and is dedicated and efficient at her job. Alicia has had to overcome a huge challenge this year when her husband was in a very serious car accident. Since the accident took place in Asheville, Alicia also had to drive back and forth to North Carolina for her husband's care. She has proven to be her family's champion and continued to perform all of her duties at work, and she has impeccable work ethic. Okay, most innovative and most creative. This award is reserved for an individual who has developed or implemented a plan to renew something that exists, whether it's a procedure or a technique. This individual may have taken steps to change the way they make decisions or the way that they conduct their work. And this year, the winner of the Most Innovative Creative Award is Greg Garcia. And just a side note, Greg volunteered for several years at the zoo before he became a full-time member of our staff. Greg had an integral role in designing and building an innovative enrichment device for the orangutans at the zoo. He went so far as to impress USDA officials, the government agency that oversees zoos in the United States, who recognized the device as genius. Okay, the go-to employee, also known as the closer. This award is reserved for an individual who will always get the job done regardless of the obstacles that stand in the way. They complete the task often before the deadline. This individual only needs to be asked to perform a task one time, and you know that you can consider the task to be done. And this year, the winner of the Closer Award is Tommy Norman. You can count on Tommy as the closer to carry out all his duties with great sense of responsibility and have all his tasks completed in a timely manner. Tommy is definitely a go-to guy when you need something extra completed. And our last award goes to, is titled Community Impact and Service Award. And this award is reserved for an individual that not only does a tremendous job for the city, but also volunteers their time or services for other deserving causes. And the winner of the Community Impact Award is Jimmy Green. For 30 years, Jimmy has volunteered his time to inner city youth. He is a coach and a mentor and has changed many lives of troubled kids and teens right here in the upstate, and particularly in Greenville. To many, he is a hero. I just want to close and thank you again for all the hard work that you do on a day-to-day basis. I am proud to be affiliated with you, proud to know that we together are the Parks and Recreation Department. We do a variety of different tasks, and we touch a lot of people from all the work that you do, so thank you.